everybody. Thought I'd bring you out to the garden tonight and show you everything before I do a major pull out and cut down, because I got mint that needs to be harvested and basil that needs to be harvested and stevia that needs to be harvested and some stuff that just needs to be pulled, cabbages that need to be harvested, and I'm gonna have to pull out the Brussels sprouts because the Japanese beetles have just decimated them. The same thing with my kale. Japanese beetles have just decimated it. But I'm going to show you the tomatoes, and I'll give you a short show of everything around, because it's been a couple weeks since we've done a garden tour, because I've been having trouble with storage space on my phone. It is what it is, right? Alright, well, let's take a look at the garden. I'm going to start someplace a little different. This is my melon patch, where I have been getting cantaloupes. We've gotten 3 so far. See? These ones are getting ready to be ready soon. And they're coming all the way down. The cucumbers, I couldn't get pickles to work for me. Every time I tried making pickles, they turned out mushy. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm just going to pull all these out. I pulled the Roma tomatoes earlier, and I've got a lima bean here that I got to harvest the beans when they dry out from the rain last night. I have another bean that was supposed to be rattlesnake beans, but I don't think that's what they were, and whatever it is that they are, we don't like them. And then I have another lima bean here, and I have my banana peppers, my flowering basil that I'm going to pull. And these are the Pippin's Golden Yellow. I harvested some from here the other day. Pippin's Golden Honey Peppers, that's what they're called. But they're going to stay. The cucumbers are going to go. The basil's going to go. These beans are going to go. I'm going to keep the lima beans till I can get them all harvested. But kale's going to go because the Japanese beetles have just decimated it. This is a Chinese cucumber. So we're going to see how we like them. They're for fresh eating. This is some kind of bean, and I don't know. I don't remember. I planted some asparagus beans, and I planted something else. I forget what it was, but that's where one of them is. And this is the other one. And on either side of it is what was supposed to be a tromboncino, but ended up being a pumpkin. That's my horseradish. That's doing good. Radishes are getting ready to be picked soon. Tomato plants. I just harvested a bunch yesterday. There's probably more that got to get picked. But these are all starting to teeter out. And as they're dying back from disease, I'm going to clip them, and I'm going to plant other stuff in its place. This one I already took out because it died off. This one's just about done. They're just about done. That basil's probably going to get processed. This one, I'm going to get rid of this one because every single tomato on here they all split and rot before they even get ripe. So that one's a no-go. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, hang on, I can get to the tag. Norwood Miners tomato. Yeah. Not a fan. I don't like them. These are the ones that I got from Miss Heather, and they are very prolific. This is Jerry's little project. Oh, look. Another water. Oh, boy. Look at that bad boy. That sucker's huge. Who knows how many are in here. They've gone wild. There's probably a 5-foot worth of plants there, sprawling both sides. They're all over the place. And these are my other tomato plants. These are some more basil. These are just about done. As soon as the tomatoes ripen on them, they're coming out. And I have a pretty little garden friend. She can stay there. There's my other garden buddy. Huh, Tiggity? That's my tiger boy. But that's the tomato jungle. That's going to be revamped next year. It's going to go different. Still got some flowers going over here. And this is the Woolly Kate. The very fuzzy tomato plant. I got one tomato in there. Looking forward to seeing what that's going to be like. Japanese beetles are doing a number on my rhubarb. Stevia, Thai basil, rosemary, peppermint, chocolate mint, apple mint. They all need to be harvested. Oregano needs to be harvested. This poor thing, it's never really recovered right. That's empty. This is the poblano peppers. Still waiting for them to get big enough. They say 6 inches long, but they're not really getting bigger. I just took the jalapenos off of here that were on here the other day. There's that pumpkin. It's friggin' huge. It's massive. I gotta actually get a different hammock for it because this hammock's getting too small now. That's my shishito peppers. That is the most prolific pepper plant I have. I've just harvested from it yesterday. Probably have to harvest in a couple more days again. I harvested some of my celery. I got more to harvest. Yeah, these guys are, it's embarrassing. But I'm just going to pluck them. And then these I'm going to harvest and see if I can get anything out of them. They're not a bad size, considering I planted them late. There's my flowers. My okra. Oh, my flower sign's tilted. Oh well. I gotta tie this up. This is the first one that has come up. I have it planted in this background, but the okras are outshining them. But it's beautiful and it smells so good. I gotta tie that up. The grapes are making a comeback. If I could just get rid of all these daggone Japanese beetles, I'd be alright. There's the other one. They're actually finally starting to grow a little bit, but the Japanese beetles keep annihilating them. There's my raspberries. There's my strawberries. They're bursting at the seams. I got to build another bed and transplant them. There's my green bell peppers. My potatoes, I harvested. So the plan is to make this bed longer on both ends and see if I can't do something with it. This is supposed to be a Kajari melon. Trying to get it to, here, hang on a second. Okay, I couldn't do that one-handed. But that's a Kajari melon. And these are the blackberries. They are growing like crazy. My plan is to trim some of them down and see if I can't root them and put them in the spots where we don't have them. But that's the state of the garden now. Oh, there's the asparagus bed. It's very much gone to seed. Hopefully it will plant some more. That's the vegetable garden. Hi, Rain. Hi, Dolly. Hi, Moundsy. There's the big goats. Hi, babies. There's the chickens. They're all getting ready to go to bed, and the turkeys. Here with ducklings. See how big they're getting? They're getting mighty big. And we've got one. See that one with the white ring around his neck? So far it looks like he's the only drake. And then I saved the best for last. Hi, buddy. What you doing? Look at that belly. You hungry? Now, let me give him his food. Because that's all he wants, huh? Hi. Hi. Say hi, YouTube. Are you growing into your ears, AJ? Tater wants to know if you're growing into your ears yet. This poor goat. His legs aren't growing. He's going to be the shortest goat in the house. Alright. Night, AJ. So, that's the update on the garden and on the critters. I'm just walking back to put AJ's food dish in the coop where the feed is. But never be afraid to live your dreams, because hey, they can happen. Have a beautiful day. Blessings to you and yours. And until next time, bye. Love you.